The No Nonsense Roundtable. It's a weekly show broadcast on Rochester, New York's 50,000-watt iHeart radio station, News Radio Wham 1180. The host, Dom Geneva, interviews guests from all walks of life, all with amazing stories to tell. What you are about to hear is a recording of a previous broadcast with limited commercials. Now, here's host Dom Geneva.
Well, welcome to another edition of your No Nonsense Roundtable. I'm Dom Geneva, your host here every Saturday, and all the previous shows are on NoNonsenseRoundtable.com. Let me get myself a plug right now. And I wrote a book. For all of you out there who have shopped for a car and you hate buying a car, which is like all of you, I wrote a book. It's called Don't Be Taken, and you can get it on Don't Be Taken for a Ride, and you can get it on don'tbetaken.com. So before the end of the show, not during the show because I want you listening, go to the website and get a book. You'll be happy that you did. So we started this show in 2019. I think it was February, and since then we've had over 300 shows. And I have... And that's not an audience. That's a number of people I have in my studio today. It's like the black hole of Calcutta. We have too many. There are a lot of people in this studio. But here's the thing. Over time, I've become friends with some of my guests, and one of them, a very talented individual, and his name is Chuck Brucato. Chuck has become like a older brother for me. We have very similar backgrounds. He's a couple of years older than I am, and I talk to him weekly. And he was the founder of this wonderful group back in the '60s, the Rustix, and they recorded at Motown. And he has all these great stories about the Motown experience and what was it? Hitsville, USA? Is that what the sign up?
Hitsville, USA.
Yeah. And Barry Cordy and you got Diana Ross stories and stuff. But that's for another show, though. We've had a couple of shows with that. But the thing about him is that he's beyond that, he's a real great marketing guy. A lot of the jingles that you hear on the radio written by him. We did one years ago for the Rochester Rotary Sunshine Camp that Don Alhart voiced over, and we'll play that during the show. But he, beyond that, he is a consummate entertainer. He is. What is the style of your music? Is it jazz? How would you define it at all?
Well, probably rock and soul, but I grew up with jazz, doo-wop, shoo-wop, hoo-ha, bebop, bebop, biddle-bop.
What's woo-ha? Well, you get a virus. Woo-ha Japan. Woo-ha China.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your
little hoo-ha.
It's your freaking fault. Okay, I got it. All right. So he was inducted in the Rochester Music Hall of Fame. Was it 2012, 13, something like that?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that at all. It was 2016.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Joe.
It's always nice having your son here to throw water on your on your reputation. No, Dad, that wasn't really it. Do you remember that? Yeah, okay, fine. But here it is. I am proud to say we have 3 generations of Brucato. Although Jake the Great, Jake, what's your last name?
Anzac.
Isaac?
Anzac.
Okay. But they are 3 generations, I would say, of Brucatos, if you want to call it that. So we have Chuck, who is the founder of this franchise. We have Joe, who is a wonderful musician, composer, producer in his own right.
Thank you.
Just great. You can see the genes have been passed down. And then we have Jake the Great here. Jake the Great. Now, Jake sang on this amazing promo that we did, or you want to call it a PSA we did for the Rochester Rotary Sunshine Camp. So we have, this is the first time I have 360 shows. The first time we've had 3 generations. And I'm happy to have you. You have a deal coming up soon where you're going to be at, where are you going to be at, Joe?
Oh, I'm very excited. We're going to be at Tony D's restaurant on University Avenue on September 19th. And they don't usually have entertainment there. They might have a DJ or something, but they have this great event room. Because I just did I recently did their music branding for Jay Speranza and his beautiful restaurant over there, Tony D's. And I was saying, where could I play next? Because we were doing those shows at Love and Cup, and I wanted to get something different. I don't want to play the bars, you know. Okay. I wanted to find something interesting. And is a bell ringing?
No, yeah, that just cost you $50. Let's get back to your dad. We'll do the plugs later. Okay, it's okay. We'll do more plugs later. But so how did? When's the first time the three of you met there, Chuck?
The three of who?
The three of you.
I'm sorry, it's the three of us.
It's another way of saying how old were you when Joe was born?
Oh, I was. I think I was
21.
How many habits?
No, come on.
No, I was about 21. 22.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. I was a youngster. I remember when he was born. It was very upsetting.
Yeah, tell me the story.
That's mine. No, I was really I was very emotional. I was never that emotional my whole life. I remember going to the men's room just sobbing.
Really?
Oh, honest to God. I had never done that before. I go, what's happening to me?
Wait, was it a feeling of relief, or was it a joy at having a boy? Or, what?
Yeah, it was all of that, but it just caught me by surprise. I didn't know I would ever feel like that. You know, I was looking at him, and all my in-laws and my wife and my parents, or not my wife at that time, obviously, but my in-laws and my parents, they looked at Joe in the basket or wherever, through the glass there.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Well, let's go to the races." And I'm going, how can you leave my child, the only child in the world, and go to the races?
Well, how did you know? Everybody does that. I mean, that is,
And I thought there was...
And it was the horse races.
Oh, yeah, the horse races.
Well, let me ask you a question. How many children did they have? I mean, in my dad's day, my dad had 10 brothers and sisters, okay? So to them, it was like, okay, it's another one, and who cares? We're going to go to the races. Was that what it was?
No, it was, Joey was my first child. And I think it was the first grandchild. But it wasn't like they didn't love him when they saw him. But it was like, okay, we saw him through the glass. Let's go to the races. And I'm going, how could they do this? The most incredible child has just been born, and they're leaving. I've got this whole emotional thing. Oh, it was funny.
My mother, God rest her soul, but my mother said to me, she says, you got to remember, Dom, every child is the most beautiful child in the world. To the parents.
Yeah, exactly.
to the parents. That is an absolutely great story. Yeah. So more children?
No, except then it was Jake the Great. Oh, well, my daughter.
Well, you skipped.
My daughter, of course.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter is my heart. She's just beautiful. Most beautiful daughter in the world.
You went from, I can't believe that this wonderful boy was born. It's the most astonishing thing that happened since the planet was established to, exactly. Oh, yeah, I got a daughter, too.
Yeah, no. Oh, my daughter is so beautiful. She is just Michelle is the greatest.
Oh my God, that is a great story. Unfortunately, for this segment, we are out of time already, and we'll be back right after these wonderful messages from these wonderful people who advertise on this wonderful show. Well, we're back having a great conversation with the Brucato clan. Brucato, it's like a Corleone thing. Maybe you should have a compound or something like that. So 3 generations of the Brucato lineage. We have Chuck Brucato, wonderful musician, composer. He does the best Hoochie Coochie Man, which is actually a song. He does the best Hoochie Coochie Man you could ever imagine.
That's for sure.
We have his son, Joe, who is a magnificent composer. Your Christmas song is just wonderful. Now, Barry Manilow actually picked that up, right? Your Christmas song?
Well, there's a story I could tell you on that one. It was really heartbreaking because this was last year, and it's amazing how everything, everything has to come together. You know, you've been in business, how everything works, and it takes other people and like magical setups. You know, when you see casts of shows, like say Everybody Loves Raymond or Seinfeld, how individually, and then when they came together, there's this beautiful magic that happens.
Right.
So the drummer of Barry Manilow became a fan of my music, and he heard some of the Christmas stuff. And he says, this was last year, right about this time, Barry's going to make a Christmas album. I'm going to present him your song. And he presented him, and he came back and he said he wants a few lyric changes for his particular version. He loves the go back and write them. I was on vacation in Florida, and I spent my vacation rewriting these lyrics, which was very painstaking, because once you get a lyric down and it's in your head, it's hard, and you're happy with it, then you have to rewrite it. It's kind of difficult. So we did that, and all of a sudden, he's getting ready to go in to record it for an NBC special last year.
Really?
And Hollywood goes on strike.
Yeah.
I got boxed out of it, and I haven't heard anything. Everything was working.
Well, there's time left, this year.
But it was a heartbreaker.
They're going to have Christmas this year.
They are?
Yeah, okay. So, hey, so Jake, let me ask you a question. What's your earliest memory of your grandfather, like what was singing and music and whatever?
Probably when we did the Rochester with the camp.
Really? Was that the first thing you've done with him? Or I know you probably sing with him a lot, but that's the first thing you've actually recorded for somebody to use, like on the radio and stuff?
Well, the first one was Sweet Tango Apples with the
Alyssa,
Yeah.
You sang lead on this one of his commercials.
Sweet Tango Apples.
Oh, we're gonna have to find that and play that on the show.
Well, listen to this one.
Yeah.
It's a magical place for kids of all abilities.
The Rochester Rotary Sunshine Camp.
Oh my God! Jake, your granddad talks about you all the time. I mean, he just the love that this guy has. Now, let me ask you a question. We were talking about at the last segment when Joe was born, and it was like, oh my God, it's Joe, and how'd you feel with Jake? Same thing, right? Well,
it was a funny thing. It was a delayed action thing because I remember I was holding him in my arms, and I had an intellectual love, I called it. I really love this kid. I really love this kid.
Yeah.
It was all in my mind.
Yeah.
And I said, I really love this kid.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got zapped. I still have the picture. I was holding him in my arms.
Zapped like what?
Love.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I went zap. And I said, I really love this kid.
Well,
it was a love zap.
Well, it was in The Godfather. They called it a thunderbolt. Right? You have the thunder. You have the thunderbolt.
The thunderbolt.
Yeah, it's not Apollina. It's as Jake the Great. We have like 5 minutes left in this segment. So why don't you guys play a little song for me between the two or the three of you? What do you got going there, Joe?
Okay.
Well, I'll be the leader on this one, and I'm going to do one with Jake real quick. Then I'll do two with my father.
Okay.
We're going to do the ending of... so I was in his house. I know exactly how much time we got. Just stick with me now. I know what we're doing here. And he knows what he's doing more than both of us, don't you, Jake? You're a radio star now.
Well, he's better looking than the two of you.
Are you kidding me? There's no doubt about it.
There's no question
no
about
comparison.
That. Yeah, no comparison.
Anyways...
you look like you could be Superman.
Look at
the smile on his face. I didn't insult him by saying you do. You look like you could be Superman. Go ahead.
So him and I have always done music together as well. That's probably his earliest memory of me. And so he challenged me sometimes. He'd say, one time I was at his house, maybe this was 2 years ago, and there was a tree. He goes, make up something about that tree. I didn't write every lyric on this. It's a short, 30-second thing. And then he sings it with me. But it's really meaningful. I like it. It goes, take me to a place where I am home again, far away from all that's come undone. Help me find a tree that I could climb and find me. Time is like a bird that just goes flying by, disappears right into the breeze. And no one really knows just where all the time goes. Now sing it with me. The whole thing. Take me to it. Get to the mic. Take me to a place where I am home again, far away from all that's come undone. Help me find a tree that I can climb and find
me.
Now, do you get together? You know, like when you have like Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff. I mean, you don't get together and do this? Oh, you do this all the time.
We used to. We've slowed down a little bit only recently, maybe because of whatever to call it. But for years and years, our whole family, I'm sure, like a lot of Italian family, like every family, not just Italians, but. And we were really strong on it. We had parties for everyone in our family for decades. And the guitar always had to be there and the singing. We've been singing. We just love to sing, and everybody in the family loves to sing, and we have a great time. I have this impression of the Trapp family singers only Italian. You know, I mean, like with Sfugliadelli. They're called the Trappos.
the
Trappolinis.
You know, before we go though, I want to go a little bit off subject here because I've been over to your house and I saw the coolest dining room I have ever seen in my life. And I explain this to the listeners because maybe somebody would be interested in doing exactly what you did.
Well, thank you for appreciating that, Dom, because your house is spectacular and it's an honor to be here with you today. I was very close to my family, blessed with a beautiful family, you know, and I just love them all, just like so many other people love their families, but I really love them. There was this one place in the house, because my grandparents owned that house originally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I came back and got it years later.
Okay.
There's a love to it. So there was this one room where I knew that they were in. It had that old paneling on it.
Yeah.
So I made it all nice and cleaned it up real good, and then I got pictures. I got a little anal about it. I got every frame, the same one from Walmart's. I would get the same, and I put pictures of there, and it's just a wonderful. I don't look, even though they're all gone now, I don't look at that with sadness. I look at it as inspiration with the beauty. Well,
the thing that people need to realize with this is more than just pictures. It's from floor to ceiling.
Yes.
And the whole room is done with pictures and pictures, you know, from years and years and years ago, and your family and the being
That's
together and history and whatever. It's not like you have to go through an album. It is really it's a great idea. And rather than picture, it's floor to ceiling of pictures.
Thank
and
you.
I was really impressed by that. I've never seen that before. And I think it's a great idea for people to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
What's the oldest picture you have on there? We only have a couple of seconds left.
I've got pictures of my great-grandparents who I never
Oh,
knew.
God bless you.
You know, my father's name was Joe Brucato, and he died when he was only 40 years old.
Yeah.
And he was a beautiful, handsome man. And I got a picture of him that my father has a handful of course, of his wonderful father. And I blew that up. I mean, I never got to meet him. So I see his face. I use it as inspiration.
Yeah. Well, at that, we're headed into a news break, and we will be talking more with the Brucatos after the news break. Well, we're here on our, maybe this will be an annual show of the three Brucato. Oh, remember My Three Sons? Remember My Three Sons? Da, 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 da. My three Brucatos. We're here.
That's a good one.
We're here with my three Brucatos.
We gotta write the theme song, though, okay?
It sounds like a Mexican entree, actually.
I'll have the My Three Brucatos.
I'll have the My Three Brucatos.
No onions.
No onions. Yeah. Hold the pepperoncini. Listen. Oh my God.
That's great.
You know, I don't get paid to do this, and it shows, doesn't it? I mean, everybody listening, it's worth what you paid for it, which is nothing. But I have this young man. You are the youngest guest that I've had on the show, Jake. And how old are you, Jake?
11.
You're 11 years old. What a great age, 11. You're just, you are just setting out for so many different wonderful things. And let's talk a little bit about you. What makes Jake Jake?
Well, the thing I like to do the most is either like playing outside with my friends or like playing video games. Usually like they come over to my house or I either go over there, here and there. You
play outside?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I didn't think any kid did that anymore. I mean, that's you're all supposed to be on your iPhones all day long. I mean, right?
Yeah. Well, we went to my school the other day. Well, yesterday, and we did some basketball, and we rode our bikes around. We went to my friend's dad's house, and we biked back to my house.
Yeah. Outside, what kind of games do you like to play outside? I mean, we used to, used to be tag and just stuff like that.
We play like basketball and football and stuff.
Hey, tell him about the pike.
He's a fisherman. He loves fishing. His father has a place on the river.
Yeah, my dad and I used to go fishing all the time. That's how. Well, he was 43 years old when I was born, so he was 53. 54 when he's like your age, and that's the way we spend time together. Is that we would go fishing together, and then you could talk and have a good time. Is that what you experienced with your dad?
Oh yeah.
Well, what happened with the pike?
So we were fishing out like 2-3 years ago. And we were coming up from upriver because we were using bait from another fish. And then out of nowhere, this huge bite came, and it the pole almost went in the water.
Ooh!
I was on the boat, and I actually launched onto the dock, and I grabbed it. And it wasn't the fish wasn't moving. And then when I got it to the top of the water, it was like a huge pike, like the size of me when I was and.
Yeah.
It was probably 10, 13 something pounds.
Wow.
And we got it in the net, and the minute we got to land, it ripped through the neck and got in the smallest crack between the dock and the deck. And it got on the rocks, and I almost got it with the net, and it started going slowly. But then the minute I tried to get it again, it just swam away. Now,
this is how, when I went fishing, it was on Long Island, we would go for either bluefish or flounder or something like that. Do you eat pike?
Well, you probably wouldn't eat them because they're really bony.
Yeah.
But perch you would eat because those are really good things to eat. You want the bigger ones.
Yeah, we caught flounders, my dad and I. We caught 100 flounders one day. And,
oh, wow.
And my mom had to clean them. She wasn't very happy about that. Mm. So what other type of games do you play? You play video games and stuff like that?
Yeah, we play a lot of video games.
Okay, now do you play an instrument?
Well, I don't really play an instrument, but I might I used to, but I always used to maybe grab the guitar and maybe start playing a tune.
Yeah. But God gave you a gift in your voice. Your voice is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
The way I should have said the way you sang. So let's get back to a little bit more. Why don't you guys provide me with some free music, the two of you? We have 5 minutes left in this section a little bit, so we can do whatever we want to do. So.
Well, Father, I thought we'd pay a little homage to the legendary place where it began for you in the Rustix career, a little Motown, but we'll do it our way. We'll do a little Joe-Town. And for all you out there listening on this wonderful show of Don Genova's, who are Geneva. I always call you Genova.
But that's okay. I've been called worse.
We're going to. I might want to get him out of retirement for the September 19th show at Tony D's.
I want to hear a little bit of Hoochie Coochie Man too. I mean, we can't let people go with the show. We can't close the
Dom's
show without
right.
him.
I put up, and Dom's heard it. I sent it to Dom when I first did it on YouTube. And I'm not. Of course, I'm a little biased, but the people who have seen us in this town, we record. It is one of the best versions. It's my personal best.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, the radio will not do it justice. I mean, to hear him live, I saw you up by the lake there. You did, we're up in the balcony, Nina and I are looking at it like, holy moly.
So I'm going to try to get him out of retirement. for the September 19th show at Tony D's, which I'm very proud to be playing at on Friday, September 19th at Tony D's.
Another $50.
University Avenue. Well, that's what I'm here for, to promote my show, my friend. I'm a promoter.
Oh, other than that, the sausages and wine and all this other stuff.
We
that has nothing to do with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go on stage at 8:30, and if anybody is interested in tickets for the September 19th show, you can contact me on Facebook, and we'll send them right out. Hopefully, I'll get my father out of retirement to sing with us.
Go ahead.
Take me to heart, and I'll always love you, and nobody can make me do wrong. Take me for granted, leaving love unshown. Make willpower weak and temptation strong.
A man is only human. You should understand. You're not just a plaything, it's flesh and blood, just like a woman.
If you wanna do right all day, woman, you've gotta be a do right all night, man. You've gotta be a do right all night, man.
Hey!
Right.
Great stuff. Now, what is the largest audience you ever had, Chuck?
We played for a hurricane thing back in the '60s down in Mississippi. That was interesting. It was Bob Hope was there. He was. And I think it was like 25,000 people. But as far as myself,
hang
on a minute there. I'm trying to think of what the guy's name was. Some famous guy was supposed to sing the Star Spangled Banner at Red Wing Stadium.
Oh, okay.
It was Old Timers Night. 14,000 people.
Wow. Okay. So this thing, we'll get more into this after the break, but it said 25,000 people in down deep south in the 50s.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Was that segregated?
It wasn't the 50s, first of all. It was the late 60s.
Oh, the late 60s.
Early 70s.
That's different. There was still a little bit of that, though, right?
Very much.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a different thing.
Well, we got to get into it.
It was us young guys driving this. We're driving in this limousine, with a police escort.
Okay. Right. Well, we are heading into another break, and we'll pick this up. Right after the break.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back for our last section of the My Three Brucatos, I guess we decided to call this show. We should do this every year. I mean, this is really delightful seeing the three of you guys here and perform for free on my radio show, of course. And this will be on YouTube later on this afternoon, so everybody can just download it on YouTube, and it's on iHeart Podcasts also. And I have been promising everybody that they would hear a little bit of Hoochie Coochie Man, which is, I've gotten to be in love with the song when I saw Joe play this. What was that place at the lake that you played?
Tropics.
Yeah,
Tropics, yes, back last year. And Anita and I are in the balcony, and we're listening to you. It was like, ooh, wow. I'm a big believer in wow. You guys probably...
The wow factor.
The wow factor, yeah. Oh, my Lord, you got to go back there because it's so good. So now that I've lifted everybody's expectation of this,
Oh, no.
go ahead. Give us a little bit of Hoochie Coochie Man, will you?
Gypsy woman told my mother before I was born. Got a man child coming, gonna be a son of a gun. Make all you pretty women jump and shout. I'm here to tell you what it's all about, 'cause I'm here. Woo! Everybody knows I'm here. I'm a hoochie coochie man. Everybody knows I'm here.
Oh, he is the hoochie coochie.
He's the hoochie coochie man. You know, you hear these entertainers that play it. Bobby Rush was here, 3-time Grammy winner.
Oh, great!
Great guy,
yeah.
Great blues guy. And if you're not as good or better than him, it wouldn't embarrass him by listening to you and hearing that either. It's just great. So let's do a little more retail. There's a retail section of the show, so I'm going to let you loose again. Now you
don't ring your bell.
Don't ring the bell. No, well, it depends. You know, it depends how long you go. You know, we have.
I don't want any limitations.
Any limitations of what you do. Get a little closer to the microphone.
I like you. You don't want any limitations.
Well, okay. No limitations, but then again, it's my show. There you go. Pull rank. The deal here is that's not the only thing you're going to be doing this fall. So, right? I mean, you have other things coming up. No?
We got a lot of things coming up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Have at it. Yeah.
Well, we're going to be doing some shows in New York. I'm not concentrating on Rochester as much. New York City is my jam. I'm going to be playing at the Cutting Room, which is a really hot spot in New York. And I've done 3 shows there already.
Wow. Okay. And where is that? Manhattan?
It's in the center of Manhattan.
Okay.
But it's a real cool place. As a matter of fact, the guy, well, I don't know if he still owns it. I think he got into a bit of trouble. One of the guys from Sex and the City owned it, Mr. Big, but he had a real public thing. I think he had to back out. It's just a cool room.
Yeah.
And it's. I'm going to be doing some shows with Jamie Lawrence's son, who's the music director of the Tony Awards. Jamie Lawrence's son's got a cool rock band, because I'm kind of being introduced to the market in there. It's a big city. So, and this place doesn't have walk-ins. You got to bring a crowd. So we're doing a couple of shows. Andy Hilfiger's become a friend, Tommy's brother.
Okay.
And obviously just a Hilfiger name in New York. And his whole thing, besides he's into the fashion industry with his brother, but his passion is his own rock band. Yeah. Called Sway. Yeah. So I'm going to do a couple shows with him. Now that'll be a nice little coattail to hang on to because, this place only holds 300-400 people. So just to get a nice crowd in there is... Yeah.
Well, and it's good for you to say that because a lot of times people with local entertainment think it's only local entertainment. They have no idea that you have this relationship with Barry Manilow. You've been playing in the city and stuff like that.
Let me make it perfectly clear. I didn't have a relationship with Barry Manilow. He's on a different team than I am.
Oh, okay.
That being said,
well, just that you were in contact with him and he was considering your song is certainly significant. So, more than he's had with me.
Yeah, definitely. No, it was a nice friend. It was a nice meeting and all that. It was wonderful, and I'm grateful for that.
So Chuck, tell me a story about the old days. I mean, give me. Well, why don't you tell everybody a story about that about how you got started in the business? I remember you were telling me that somebody came by and heard you singing at a local club, right?
Oh, it was unusual. We had no idea that we wanted. I mean, we had no idea we wanted to be into a rock band or anything like that. We loved singing. There were 4 of us. So we would 2 or 3 times a week we'd meet over at my friend's house and we'd sing. Other guys would go golfing or do whatever. We'd sing. So one night we went to this bar. Now we all had jobs and we had other things to do. We went to this bar. It had the bartender was there and nobody was there. It was like 10 o'clock at night. Guy comes in. He goes, "You guys sound good." At this point, we had no intention of being in a band or anything. "You guys sound good. I'm opening a bar in Ontario. Well, Ontario. Why don't you come out and sing?" I says, "All right." I says, "Well, we can you get a band together?" I said, "Yeah, I can." I'll put a band together. I said, but we don't have any equipment. He says, how much does that cost? I said, I don't know, a couple $100. This was like early 60s.
Yeah,
right?
probably like a few grand now, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. That might be him. And so he says, how much do you need to get the good equipment? I said, a couple $100. He lays $200 on the table. Now, this guy came in out of nowhere into the bar, lays $200 on the table. He says, I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Walks out. Never saw him before.
Yeah.
And I said, you guys want to do this? Yeah, why not? We'll go out and we'll sing for $10 a night, or we'd sing for nothing.
Yeah.
And we just loved it. And that started the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was weird. A guy comes in out of nowhere, lays a couple $100 on the table.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to tell the story, because the incredible randomness of life. And they talk about the butterfly effect. You know, you happen to be at the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
And then the whole world had changed. And you know what? If he didn't do that, and you weren't there, and you didn't do whatever, you know, maybe he wouldn't be here, maybe he wouldn't be here, because you never know. And you look in the eyes of your children, you look in the eyes of your children, your grandchildren, and you know that they're supposed to, for some reason or other, they're supposed to be here. So going on, I'll let you, Joe, I'll let you give a plug at the very end. But Jake the Great, let's talk to you a little bit more. What would you like to do when as a career when you grow up?
I would like to be either a job. Not really a job, but like a side, like a hobby. I would like doing a lot of fishing. And I'm not really sure about much of
your career.
Exactly what it is. Well, point yourself. I had a conversation with somebody years ago, and I said, point yourself in a direction, not a destination. So if you like music, do something in music, and you know, maybe you might be big in music, or you want to do something, you know, with engineering or whatever. Do something in that sort of line, but don't worry about getting to an actual destination. And you know, one time I asked a little boy, I says, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he said, rich. Okay, so Joe,
Which ain't a bad answer.
Not a bad answer. So let's plug your show coming up again in September, and then take us out to the end of the show. We have about a minute left.
Sounds great. Thank you for having us on. And the Three Brucatos is going to stick in my mind. I'm going to go try and order it later tonight.
Yeah.
Once again, it's at Tony D's. I became friends with Jay Speranza, who's a wonderful guy who now has a brand new location. It's probably him calling. It's a brand new location on University Avenue. He used to be down there in the south, I don't know, by the War Memorial. They moved the university. Beautiful place, Dom. It's like a New York City restaurant. I'm very proud. And he's got this event room. So September 19th, Joe Brucato and the Joyous Noise will be there. Doors open at 7:30. Free parking in the back, a private entrance. It's really, really special night. Great musicians. September 19th, Friday. Doors open at 7:30. We'll start at 8:30. We do a 2-hour straight show. Hopefully my father comes out of retirement. If not, I'm going to have a cardboard card out of him.
Cardboard
card. He'll be at the bar like this.
The Hoochie Coochie Man cutout. Go ahead. All right. Okay, take us out.
There you go. This is a song I recorded this morning. I've got my jean jacket on that my mama gave me when I was born, with the rest of the hand-me-downs. Some I'm still wearing. My future's been looking bright. There's some kind of magic in the air, and it feels so right. It feels so right.
Well, everybody, that's another show in the can, and all the prior shows are on NoNonsenseRoundtable.com. So thank you ever so much, the Brucato Gang.
Good night. Good night. All right, that was fun.
Thanks for listening. Tune in every Saturday from 10 to 11 on News Radio Wham 1180. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll make more.